Hey, what's up? How y'all doing today? Sorry, I haven't been posting videos for a bit. I've been busy with IRL stuff and non-IRL stuff. Let's jump right into this video about what gears to use in your mix or single blasts. Now, assuming you're not pay to play, you can use multiple different things. If you are pay to play, you can use the Indulgent Visage until you get something that gives better stats than 14% at Mythic. You can use the Beast Helm if you can get it high enough. It is good for mix and sometimes cav. It's definitely good for infantry attacks until you can get a champ piece replacing it. Honestly, I wouldn't even recommend a champ piece replacing it unless you're being rallied and that's your defense gear. Now, in the armor section, you can use the Terror Shield, which is not too much pay to play, but it's doable. It's just not easy. You can also use the Firewall Plate because it also does give decent inf stats, kind of. I mainly use it in my mix, but now onto the legs. You can either use like the Storm Cassette in your mix, or for inf, it's pretty good in both. For inf, I'd use Champion Stride if you're gonna be big pay to play. Champion Stride costs around 7,000, I believe. CAD, 7,000 CAD. Can use the Malicious Saw in order to increase your inf attack until you can replace it with something better. Honestly, you can just keep it in your March until you get a super good Terror Lash that's mythic with like maybe three Astrolite in it. Now you can go with the Viral Switchblade for infinite range. It's it's recommended, but not like super good. The Call of the Deep isn't much better, but it definitely does help because it's also gives mix. Now the Ambrosial Cups are starting to become even harder than champion pieces to get. So if you want to get that, good luck getting it maxed. You can use a Terror Vial for infantry in a Blast Stew. You can also have it in your mix. Until if you're gonna replace it with something, you can just have it sitting in your mix until you're ready to swap it. Bumblehelm's a mix piece, so if you want it to look like you're not doing a mixed rally, you can just go into fake gear or something, like your fake cav gear, and so that they'll switch formations and you can smash them. Beastly Breastplate is a pay-to-play item. It will take free-to-play a long time to get. At least it will take free-to-play a long time to get to Mythic. Not sure about green or blue because that's what I have it at. I just stopped upgrading it. Hardened Carapace is a nice, way more free-to-play piece of gear because it will open to level 55 and the stats are pretty decent. When you start laying the jewels and items into these pieces, it really increases your stats a ton. Now, people I know like Dragon's Talent because it does have decent stats, but it is hard to get if you're working on different pieces from the same monster, just like the Nectar Orb and the Ironborn Coronet, I believe. I honestly don't know what monster either of them come from. Also, frankly, I just don't care. Eternal Codex, pretty chill range piece. Bruisial Cups is an inf and range attack piece. It can also be used in mix. Lots of people use it. Worm Seal, range attack piece, army health, and increases stone production. And you don't really need siege gear because who the hell even uses siege unless it's tier 1 to stop you from getting pyrused and losing your tier 2. Unless you're in a brand new kingdom, you don't really need siege. And even in a new kingdom, don't build siege because that's just sad. Firewall Plate's pretty decent for Cav, not so much for Inf, but it works for both once you inlay the jewels into them. Gargantuan Belt is a free-to-play but also pay-to-play Cav piece because of the 52% or 53% attack. 52.5. Eon Axe is kind of hard to get because gorillas aren't easy to get the good drops from, other than 2k gold. Eternal Codex, range and cav attack. It's decent. You can also use it in your mix. Boomerang is a cav piece. You can use Dragon Fists in your mix if you want to because of the 28% army health when maxed, but I really do not recommend it. You can use Rowdy Resolve if you're a free-to-play-ish cav lead without any jam. You can also use the drums, they're pretty good. Like, drums are OP as hell. I'll just sport on some mix war gear for you to see.